If you kill somebody in Oblivion, you get visited by a hooded figure after sleeping in a bed.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good.
What creeped me out as a kid actually starts the best questline in the whole game, the Dark Brotherhood. And today I'm going to beat it on the Master difficulty. At the end of the last episode, I got rid of a little nuisance that appears after finishing the arena. This triggered a visit from a hooded figure that invited me to his family.
My name is Lucian LeChance, and my voice is the will of the Nightmother. She's been watching you, observing as you kill, admiring as you end life without pity or remorse. I bear an offering. An opportunity to join our rather unique family. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete.
But right now, I'm not exactly fit to assassinate anyone. First, I need the right tools and weapons. So I began by increasing a very important skill to make my tactic work. Alchemy. To start, I traveled to Skingrid and harvested all the tomatoes and grapes I could find. And just like Jesus woke up after 3 days, all the loot respawns if you just wait. And it seems like our adoring fan wants to be Jesus as well. What the f***? Huh? Okay, well, I'm not sure how and why, but seems like... How are you still alive? What the heck? Do you love me so much that even after I killed you, you still managed to... Oh my gosh, well... You know, I've killed you for a reason. You can't just reappear. That destroys the whole immersion.
Hey, what did you do that for? You some kind of maniac?
Yes, I am. I am.
Hey!
I had to redo this process a few times in order to collect all the ingredients that I need. And no, I'm not talking about killing the adoring fan over and over again. So, I did some farming off camera. Oops, wrong game. I did some farming off camera. And I got about 900 tomatoes and over 1000 grapes. And it almost took all 1000 grapes in order to reach level 100 in alchemy, but it worked. Whew! This was kind of close. I only have 40 tomatoes left. Well, with alchemy now at level 100, I can make very strong potions and poisons. And I want to use a very specific poison that can be made out of nightshade, milk thistle seeds, as well as harada roots. The only problem is that all of those ingredients are quite rare, so I have to be careful not to overuse them. And for the first time, the enchanted chest in the arcane tower might come in handy, because it duplicates any ingredients that I put inside of there. But that's not all I can do at the Arcane University. Now that I have a strong poison, I still need the perfect weapon to make the combo truly deadly. And together with another custom spell, I should be able to do quite a bit of damage now. But this assassin build doesn't come from me. Check out the video link description down below to unlock your full potential as a deadly assassin on Master difficulty. But well, with all the preparations done, I was finally ready to do the deed. So I traveled to the location Lucian told me about.
We got plenty of rooms if you want one. Ain't nobody staying here these days except old Rufio.
Who is this Rufio guy?
Rufio? He's an old codger. Been living here for a couple of weeks now. If you ask me, he's hiding from something. But what do I care? He pays his tab. His room is downstairs, in what I like to call the private quarters. Use that hatch in the floor over there, but don't expect a warm reception.
And let's see if Rufio will give me a warm welcome or not. Sleeping just like a baby. I will apply my poison. And then we will see the magic. Well, this was probably a little bit of overkill. I didn't even need to apply. I'm on Master difficulty. I just wasted one of my precious poisons, but oh well.
So, the deed is done. How do I know this? You'll find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part of the family. You must now go to the city of Cheydinhal, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall, into the basement and attempt to open the black door.
The abandoned door. Holy shit, this thing looks awesome.
What is the color of night?
Sanguine, my brother. First things first, I wanted to meet my new family. In the Cheydinhal Sanctuary, I was introduced to all the colorful characters, who'd soon become my brothers and sisters in blood. There's Ochiva, the Argonian leader, Vicente Valtieri, the resident vampire, Tainava, another Argonian, and of course, Mike wrong cat, this shady Khajiit friend, who sells me useful trinkets. There's also this orc guy in the heavy armor, Antoinette, the female Breton, and Talandriel, an archer, that is never there when I need her. They all have their quirks, but the best part is that before every contract, they can give me hints that actually make the job easier. And speaking of making my job easier, it is time to get my very first official Dark Brotherhood contract.
Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Elena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates.
Okay, so I need to infiltrate a pirate ship and kill the captain. Sounds relatively simple. Thanks to the other family members, I get additional information. Apparently there are two ways to infiltrate a ship. Aboard a cargo box, or through a balcony that should lead to the captain's quarters. Because I didn't know what's happening on the inside of the ship, and jumping upon the balcony seems like an easy way in, I decide to do this. Let's see what awaits me on the other side. That must be him right there. I will apply my poison. Get ready.
You're pathetic. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Captain Tussaud, are you all right?
After a little quarrel with the captain, I don't have much time. The crew has heard noises and wanted to check up on him. So I quickly jumped out of the balcony again and fled into the dark night. Well, that was close. It wasn't quite the one-shot I had hoped for. But I think I still managed fine. And quickly after the first contract, the next one was coming my way.
So, the pirate has been eliminated. Excellent. No one will mourn his passing, and Sithis has been appeased. The contract is waiting, if you're ready.
Yes, I am ready.
We need you to stage an accident. Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. Do you accept this contract?
This time, I had to infiltrate a house in Bruma in order to kill an old man. But I was not allowed to get my hands dirty myself. Therefore, I had to drop a mounted Minotaur head on him while he was sitting on his favorite chair. This will earn me a bonus, if I only kill him and not his powerful god. And one of the family members has another hint for me.
How do you plan on entering this man's house? Through the front door? Be smart and look for a more inconspicuous way in, like a cellar entrance.
At 8 PM sharp, I made my way inside the house through the cellar. Thanks to the Eye of Sithis that I purchased from the cat guy in Shadenhall, I was able to quickly figure out where our target was and his bodyguard. And after sneaking past them, I found the release mechanism for the Minotaur head behind a wooden wall. And one quick pull later, gravity did the rest.
So, the accident has been staged and Bainlin lies dead. Well done. You have more than earned your reward and bonus. I hereby appoint you Slayer. Well done. Now go, child of Sithis. Go and rest. You'll need it.
After a little bit of sleep, I got my next contract. And this one would be special.
As always, you fail to disappoint me. Your target is a dark elf named Valen Dreth. He thinks he's safe in prison. He is tragically mistaken. A prisoner recently escaped from the prison using a set of secret tunnels connected to the Imperial City's sewer system. It's a perfect way inside. Just outside the Imperial prison is a grating that leads to the sewers. It has recently been tightly locked, but I will provide a key. It should be easy enough to locate Dreth in his small cell. Besides, I think you know the way,
Well, I think we know the way.
Get away from me.
I need to infiltrate the prison and kill Valen Dreth, the dark elf that I meet right at the beginning of this playthrough. I love this quest, because it takes me back to where it all started. But instead of escaping, I had to sneak in. At first, the only enemies were rats and mudcrabs, which I handled with my bow. but deeper inside were patrols and guards everywhere.
What are we guarding? Cold stone and shadow. That's it. That's exactly what I'm saying. But will the captain listen? No. We must have a presence. The prison must remain secure.
Yeah, what a laugh, huh? Just who are we keeping secure? Dreth? Since that other one got away, he's the only one rotting down here.
Well. They definitely increased security around here. To claim the bonus, I couldn't touch a single one of them. Luckily, my Ghost Walk spell made sneaking trivial. Invisibility on demand makes this easy mode.
I have to admit, I'm going to miss you, Dreth. The late-night beatings, your pitiful little cries for help.
Filthy cur. I told you I was going to get out of here. My time's almost up, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'll remember that when I'm lying on the beaches of Somerset Isle with your wife, you imperial pig.
Right. And you'll be rich, too. Oh, and you'll become a king. You know what I think, Dreth? I think you'll be back. You lot always come back.
After watching him talk trash one last time, I silenced him permanently.
Wait! I know you. You're the one. The day the Emperor was killed. They went through your cell. You lucky bastard. But you came back? Come on. You've got to help me. Let old Valen out of this cell. You've got your freedom, now give me mine. What do you say, huh? Come on, friend. The Nightmother... No! Guards! Guards! Help me! Somebody help! Assassin!
So, you infiltrated the Imperial prison, eliminated Valen Dreth, and killed not one guard. Most excellent. In addition to your standard reward, I present to you this bonus. Behold, the scales of pitiless justice. While carried, the scales will magically enhance your strength, intelligence, and agility, but diminish your personality. A powerful tool indeed.
After this exciting adventure, the next one would be quite special as well. This time I need to stage a murder and not actually commit one. For this, I have to travel to Coral to meet up with our unfortunate death candidate. In order for this to work, I need to use a special knife that only works on this guy. And after I cut him, he will appear dead, without actually being dead, thanks to the poison that the knife is coated with.
Yeah, I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me. His name is Hides His Heart, and he's on his way here now. That's why I hired you, so you can fake my death.
The only problem will be the enforcer that was sent to kill him.
Exact payment in blood. You will... Who is this?
Oh no! What am I to do? An underworld enforcer and a Dark Brotherhood assassin, both here to kill poor Francois.
Because after slicing my target, this guy decided to attack me. Which leads to all the guards in the city aggroing in on him. And if he dies, the quest fails. So I quickly make my way out of the city, which leads to the quest continuing. Next, I had to wake up my dead friend in the coral crypt. It seems it's very silent in here. I hope I can just talk to you. Yeah, boy. You're waking up. Hi.
Oh, I'm a bit stiff, but quite fine otherwise. Ah, yes, the Undercroft. My family members are buried here, you know. Ah, here they come! Oh, my, Aunt Margaret. You're looking the worse for wear.
After securely delivering him to the local inn, the quest was completed, and he was able to start a new life far, far away from here. This got me another achievement that gets me one step closer to my final goal. From now on, I am an eliminator.
Ah, so Mortieri has escaped. Well done. As payment, I am pleased to award you this amulet, Cruelty's Heart, as well as another advancement in rank.
From this rank onward, my contracts didn't come from Vicente the Vampire anymore. They came directly from the leader of the Jadenhall Sanctuary, Ochiva.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested?
I need to kill a high elf named Phelan in the Imperial City. But before I can go to the killing part, I need to actually find him, and that should prove a little bit challenging. And while questioning my family for a few hints, I get across another interesting side quest from Tainiva.
Ah, dear friend, may I steal a moment of your time? I have a rather delicate situation I was hoping you could help me with. This is a personal matter, and will have no bearing on your standing within the Dark Brotherhood. Would you like to hear more?
See, Ochiva and Tainiva are actually twins, and they have been training and serving the Dark Brotherhood their whole lives. But there was another, a third Argonian assassin, that was training with them in the way of the Shadow Scale. This guy apparently betrayed the royal Argonian kingdom and fled. But because of the tenets of the Shadow Scale, neither Tainiva nor Ochiva are able to kill him. So I was asked to do the killing. And now I have two quests at once. And I guess I will start with the Argonian, who can be found deep inside the swamps. Is that him? I think that is him. Let's see, what will he attack me? So you're Scartail.
I guess I've been expecting you, assassin. Don't try to deny it. I can see it in your eyes. Your Dark Brotherhood through and through. Let me guess. It was Ochiva, right? No. Wait. Tainava. Yes, he put you up to this, didn't he? So, maybe I can appeal to your sense of goodwill, huh? You let me live, and I'll tell you where I stashed my treasure. Is it a deal?
Maybe I will be able to kill him and find the treasure myself.
Ha! I expected as much from a Dark Brotherhood lapdog. I may not survive this fight, but I'll not make it easy for you.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's his treasure, isn't it? 500 gold. Next up, I need to find our second target, Phelan. Since I will need to do the investigation part in the middle of the day, I decide to switch things up a little and try to embrace the undercover detective work in Hitman style. I started questioning around, but nobody could help me.
What is it, citizen?
But after I wanted to do a little break in the nearest tavern, this dark elf actually could provide some useful information.
Hello. It's my pleasure. Please, continue.
Do you know a guy named Phalian?
Phalian, you say? Why, yes, I know who he is. Rather distasteful fellow, actually. I believe he lives at the Tiber Septim Hotel.
Apparently, my target lives in the Tiber Septim Hotel in the Talus district.
Have mercy.
But instead of my
Just
target,
one coin.
I find his wife.
Yes, good sir? How may I help you?
Listen, I want to know more about Phalion.
Please, I don't mean to get emotional, but I feel I can trust you. I just don't know what to do about Phalion. All he thinks about, all he cares about is skooma. He was a fine young man once, but he's lost everything. His looks, his money, his self-respect. I followed him a few times to see where he goes. He walks around the city looking for skooma. And then he goes to Lorkmir's house for several hours. It's in the Elfin Gardens district. I think the house is deserted. That's why he goes there. So he can escape from life and do his skooma. Thank you for listening. You're a good friend. I just hope my sweet Phalion can clean himself up, or that awful skooma will be the death of him. Oh, yes. Goodbye.
Well, I can assure you, the skooma won't be the reason for his death. After looking around a little bit, I quickly found the place the wife was talking about. But it appears as if nobody was there at the moment. So of course, I decided to break in order to scout out a place where I would strike down Phalion. The place seemed abandoned at first, and after looking around some more, I only found a body in the basement. It appears our target himself is a cold-blooded killer. And after returning to the main floor where I was leaving, I was caught. Phalion returned.
Hey, whoa! You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
Why? Why shouldn't I do this?
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not my friend? What? You know, what do you want? Sleep? But no, I'm not tired. Not tired right now. I have lots of, energy. The skooma, I can feel it in my veins.
And after the deed was done, I put my normal clothes back on and blended into the crowd.
Spare a
you?
coin for
Fine.
the infirm.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Back in the sanctuary, I first talked to Tainiva to receive some nice boots as a reward for killing the Argonian traitor.
Yes! That is an Argonian heart. Of that I am sure. You have slain Scartail. Well done. Please, take these boots as payment for your services.
And then to Ochiva to get the payment as well as a unique bow for the bonus reward.
Maelstrom of darkness at the feet of our dread father, Sithis, and there were no witnesses to your handiwork. Because of the discretion you exercised, Captain Philida will not suspect the Dark Brotherhood was involved and will not meddle in our affairs.
The next mission was another infiltration contract. I needed to infiltrate a castle and replace the medicine of the guy in charge there with a specific poison. In order to get my bonus, I needed to remain undetected, and I was not allowed to kill anyone nor be seen. Therefore, I heavily rely on my Eye of Sithis and the Ghost Walk spell to remain invisible once again. And thanks to a little hint from Tainiva, I found a secret entrance next to the ruins. This entrance leads to a flooded part of the dungeon that should be abandoned. I'm not so sure that this place is as unguarded as I was told. was right.
I just don't know. Is the medicine sustaining Roderick's life, or just postponing his death? How can he survive for so long with a fever so high?
Roderick's fever's in check, unlike your tongue.
They don't know a thing.
A sincere welcome to you. May you be forever blessed.
The medicine cabinet. Gonna take the medicine and put in the poison. And without a lot of trouble, this quest was done and I reported back, where I get this enchanted robe that will be very, very useful in the future, and especially during the next conflict.
So you infiltrated Fort Such, remained undetected, and replaced the medicine with the poison I provided. You are truly a master of shadow. So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house
And
guests?
this one
The
is a fan
contract is
favorite.
waiting.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. This is the best quest in this entire questline. It's awesome.
Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend?
The quest is called Whodunit, and for this one I need to dress up properly, because I was invited to a party. I'm looking just like a really normal dude. It's going on some treasure hunting.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. Go, go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
So let's talk a little bit about the quest. Like our little friend outside told me, we are getting locked into this house together with a few other people. And in order to get this quest done and receive my bonus, I need to kill all of them without getting caught. The thing is that everybody has a unique relationship to one another. While one person likes the other, the same person hates one. And I can use this to my advantage. For example, this girl right here is madly in love with our little rich boy over there. And with a high enough charisma, I can talk her into going to his room in order to, wait for him.
It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid.
Well, that's just not true.
He did? Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play hard to get? Or should I, you know? Or would that be too forward?
Well, you should go to his room.
Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right then, I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you, thank you.
And every time after I have killed somebody, I can talk to them again and make them suspicious of each other even more.
Ox's most distinguished. Before the body turned up, I got the sense that Nels was a bit of a drunkard.
So I did it in the following order. I killed Neville first. He was a former soldier and has his gear locked up in a chest in his room. So I determined that he would probably pose the most danger to me. After that, I was lucky, because Matilde went into the upper area, which made her an easy target. After this, I was able to convince this dark elf lady to grab some cheese from the basement below, where surprise surprise, not a piece of cheese was waiting for her, but a deadly knife. And this is where now it gets interesting. Thanks to them being suspicious of one another, the whole time
This house is a
I convinced our little
3
rich
of the
boy
guests have been
to
killed.
attack the Nord
You and I.
upstairs. What about Nels?
I was right about him. He's been doing it. He's the killer.
Yeah, we have to. Go. Will you attack him? Oh, she picked up a weapon. And now, after everybody else was dead, the last guy was not a problem at
It's
all.
finally over. Killer is dead. We just need to get out of here.
Well, you are wrong. But I want to know, how did you guys do this quest? And in what order did you kill your victims? Comment down below. And while you're down there, why don't you also leave a like and a sub? This helps me out a lot. And after this little adventure, the next one was a little bit simpler again. I was ordered to kill the captain of the guard, who had a particular hate for the Dark Brotherhood. He apparently killed a lot of the members, and was able to deny a few contracts. But not anymore. It was finally time that he meets his maker.
Greetings once more, Assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract, one that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself. Do you recall the name Adamus Philida? The Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void.
So this one would be a little more complex as well. I got a special arrow that would instantly kill the guy. But in order for it to work, he needs to take off his armor. Thanks to one of the family members, I picked up that he most likely takes off his armor during a bath or when he's sleeping. So in order for this to work, I plan on stalking my target for as long as I need in order to find the perfect moment. I have a feeling that he knows that we're coming. Are you kidding me? Is this the way to do it?
Well
Just right there? Can I talk to you?
What is it, citizen?
I don't think he means any real harm, though.
Do we know each other? There's something familiar about you, but I just can't place it. Yes, well, I'm a very busy man, and
Take care.
Yeah, well, apparently I was lucky. He was already swimming in this open lake in the middle of the city. The only problem was this guard that was constantly looking at him. And in order to not get spotted, I sneak onto the nearest roof and tried my luck. If everything turned out right, the guard shouldn't be able to find me up here. He's just like, well, he's dead. I'm gone. Well, that was easy. All that was now left to be done was chopping off the finger from the captain and depositing it in the desk drawer of the future captain in hopes that he would get the message and stay out of the way of the Dark Brotherhood. And this all would help me to get my next rank up. Assassin.
Adamus Philida is dead. I could feel my heart swell with the Nightmother's love the moment that Imperial pig issued his last breath. You have done a great service to the Dark Brotherhood today, Assassin. Your reward is well earned. A sealed letter just arrived from a Dark Brotherhood courier. I recognize this type of parcel. It contains sealed orders. It's addressed to you from Lucien Lachance.
Oh, so you surely still remember Lucian. Well, he's the guy that recruited me and visited me in my sleep. Apparently, he has an urgent quest for me, and for this, I will have to meet him in his castle. Yeah, you heard it right. A freaking castle. As if nobody will ever question why there is a castle so close to Cheydinhal. But oh well. He warned me that inside the castle are a bunch of undead creatures that guard the place. But for an assassin like me, this shouldn't be a problem. Right? But well, after finally reaching him, he gave me his contract.
I have been waiting for you, assassin. We have not spoken in some time, but I am well aware of your accomplishments within the Dark Brotherhood. That is why I have sent for you. I'm afraid there is a situation. The time has come to test both your skill and your loyalty to Sithis. The Black Hand has learned that the Dark Brotherhood has been infiltrated. By whom and for what purpose we do not yet know. What we do know is that there is some link between the traitor and the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. The traitor has tainted that place beyond repair.
Wait.
Oh, but I do. You have been selected by the Black Hand to perform the ancient rite known as Purification. Everyone inside the sanctuary must die.
Okay. So apparently there is a traitor among us. And I need to kill the whole sanctuary. And I feared that this will be a problem. Everybody inside the sanctuary is a pretty strong fighter. I was especially cautious of our little orc friend in full Daedric armor, but after looking around the room of Lucien some more, I found a suspicious barrel with a few handy items inside, and with this, I formulated a plan. The poisonous apple is a special item in Oblivion. It basically is, well, it is food, but it's poisonous. See, the Oblivion NPCs all have a coded routine that they are doing during the day, like exercising, walking around, having meaningful conversations, and of course, eating. If I manage to place the poisonous apple inside the inventory and remove every other food item in the area, the only thing left for them to eat is the apple, which leads to instant death. So my goal was clear. In order to make this more easy, I wanted to try to poison the whole sanctuary. Well, for this to work, I'll have to get rid of all the food. So, let's see. It's in the morning, maybe someone will come over. Oh, there are multiple people here. Okay. So, Tyniva. And another poisoned apple right here. So I know that you are frequently eating. So let's see, can I... I'm gonna do the same to you. The lusty Argonian maid. Do vampires even eat? So I think the only one that I haven't been giving the apple yet is you.
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
No, and our bowmaster, who apparently is... Oh, wait. Come on, you have the poisoned apple inside of you. There isn't anything else you can eat. It works. It works. And see if anything changes. You just died while standing. Well, I heard someone eating.
There you are. It's good to see you again. No, really, I mean it.
You're eating. I think I'm going to take a look at our little brother. Well, this gets better with every second.
Happy hunting, my brother.
Yeah, I am hunting, but I'm quite not happy because you are a magician. Why? How long are you gonna keep sitting there?
I begged your mercy.
Yeah, of course. Of course it had to happen while I'm waiting. Well, let's wait another hour. Let's see if this will work. Well, you have to eat some time.
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
No, I need you to eat. Eat something. Will you? I don't want you to starve. How are you guys still alive? I'm gonna wait for another 3 to 4 hours. Well, you are both... Oh, another one. You don't have a poisonous apple. You also get 2. Oh. Well... Well, it's been about 10 minutes.
You are like a dark gift from the Nightmother herself.
No! I thought you would kill him. The red arrow is missing. Yes! Is Talendriel dead? Well, that looks a bit dramatic. Oh my gosh! And you're gonna sleep on the ground again, aren't you? Yeah, well, of course.
Is it true about your latest contract?
Well, you guys are just never going to eat, are you? She's eating. You are definitely eating. Yeah, yeah. Well, she's just invincible. They all are. Like, you can, yeah, you're just the most powerful guys in the world. You're eating poisonous apples like it's nothing. You're just floating around. Sadly, it has to be this way.
need to save me. Nightmother.
Well, this could have been a lot easier if you had just eaten your breakfast.
Set the safe!
Well, don't tell me you can't die.
Why? Set to save me! Why, brother? Why?
Oh my gosh.
For the glory of Sithis! Set to save me! Why, brother?
Well, this took way longer than I expected. Well, after finally having killed all of them, Lucien was quite content. I got the rank up and became a silencer, but I also got a new companion, Shadowmere. But from now on, I wouldn't get into direct contact with Lucien anymore. I was now a lone wanderer that would get his contracts from different dead drops from all over Cyrodiil. And the first one wasn't far away from the castle. So now with my good friend Shadowmere, I made my way to Hero Hill. So this is my destination, Hero Hill. Hollowed out rock. Holy shit, this whole the whole rock is hollowed out. My first contract as a silencer was a powerful necromancer inside Leafrod Cave. I made my way to the Dragon Inn and tried to take a direct route there without any distractions. But come on, this is Oblivion. Of course it didn't work. I found this cool looking ship and went inside, which led to me dying multiple times. This made me realize that my strategy with the poison wasn't going to work on undead creatures. But this little sidetrack didn't really bear fruit, so I continued to the cave. And after finally reaching it, I realized it was full of undead creature. So I resorted to a non-lethal way through the cave. I used my invisibility and dodged all the creatures. This way, I also found a book that gave me a detailed description of what the necromancer has planned. In order for his powerful magic to work, he needs to carry a special hourglass. And if I somehow manage to steal it, it would rob him of all of his powers. Well, there he is. And with that, the first quest as a silencer was done and I was off to the next dead drop, which was located in Coral. This time I needed to kill multiple people, but of course I didn't know the location of all of them. To get the information, I first have to talk to the first victim, the mother.
Oh, hello there. I'm sorry, you startled me. My nerves get rattled rather easily these days, I'm afraid. Living alone will do that to you. Now, is there something I can help you with?
Looking for children.
My children? Whatever for? Oh dear. Excuse an old woman's stupidity. You're here to pick up my gift list. So here's the list of all my precious little ones, though I dare say they're not so little anymore. They grow up so fast, I swear.
I'm not Santa Claus. But... well, I guess I will start with you.
By the 9 divines! Assault! Assault!
Well, that's one gone. Time to look for the other 5. Okay, I will start in the Imperial City, then to the Muck Valley Cavern. Oh, in the Drunken Dragon Inn, I've been there just now. And then in Leowin. So, let's start with the Imperial City. Well, you are not going out.
By the 9 divines, assault! Assault!
He was where are you? Where are you? He was here. Where are you? He was here. He was here.
Are you stupid? Well, seems like I got somebody to do the killing for me.
By the gods, there's by the 9 divines! Assault! Assault! By the gods, there's a psycho. By the gods, stop! You violated the law. Then pay with... Am I supposed to be impressed? This is the part where you fall down and bleed. Ugh!
And after finally killing the last one, I was off to Skingrad for the next drop. This one sends me over to Bruma in order to kill a Khajiit that appeared to be somewhat of a killer himself. But when looking at the order, something struck my eye. Well, let's see what Lucian... Huh. Why does it have another icon? And the font is another too. Well, anyway, this quest was really straightforward. I broke into his house, located a secret basement, and went straight up to kill him.
He was here.
My payment, as well as the next contract, could be found under a bridge south of the Imperial City. And this one was also very straightforward. The target was a hunter that was hiding inside a cave. But because Argonians are highly resistant to poison, I needed to use my magic, because the paralyzed poison just wouldn't work.
Where are you?
But for killing this killer, I got another 500 gold, as well as my next orders. This time, I even got an additional schedule, because my target is a Dark Elf merchant that roams the entire nation. And after checking out the schedule, I determined that right now he must be in Skingrad, so that's where I went. And inside the local tavern, I quickly found him. But I guess he wasn't so fond of me. Ah,
You get any closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash.
How do you do?
Back off.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you're not
I
the
have
kind
no
person.
time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now walk away before I get nasty.
Well, since it was
question.
such a public
Take care.
space, and I
Good
didn't
day.
want to risk getting caught, I used the most subtle method to kill him that I can think of.
Oh!
The next order could be found in a very unsuspicious plastic tree stump in the middle of the Imperial Marketplace. And for this contract, I needed to travel to a rather remote area where I had to slay a Nord barbarian. After picking up my order from the middle of nowhere, I had to travel to Breville, where I would need to kill a dangerous archer that would talk to the local statue in the middle of the night. It sounded weird, but in the orders I was harshly reminded that he is a very powerful archer.
Good evening.
What's new with you?
I saw a mud crab.
Archers are not that strong in close combat. But it also would be quite nice to kill an archer with his own weapon. And for that, I think I will use my bow together with a few poisons.
No. No! I'm too late. I thought I could get here in time. Thought I could stop you! By Sithis, what have you done? What madness has claimed you? You have betrayed me. You have betrayed the Dark Brotherhood. Why? I am here to end your miserable life. But I can see the confusion in your eyes. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No, I have no idea.
Your first dead drop contract. You carried that out, killed Celadon. After that, you eliminated the Draconis family, as ordered then. Betrayal. Your dead drops went unvisited. Your targets ignored. Instead, you have been systematically killing off all of the members of the Black Hand. Jagasta, Shaliz, Uval Uvani, Havelstein Horblood, speakers and silencers all, and Ungolum, the listener himself. The surviving members of the Black Hand know you're innocent. They know you are only following orders. They believe I am the traitor. The traitor somehow switched your orders and has been sending you to the wrong dead drops. You and I have been deceived, dear friend.
And now, everything started to make sense. The strange notes that had different icons, as well as a new font. The switch up in targets, from almost regular people to all very good and dangerous killers. Instead of working for the Dark Brotherhood, I was used to destroy it from the inside. But I wasn't going to have none of that anymore. Therefore, I traveled to Anvil, the location of my next dead drop. But instead of picking up my next orders, I waited there to find out who was giving me the fake notes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. It was the robed man. He paid me to put those things in the barrel. I don't know his name, and his face was in shadow. He called to me yesterday as I walked by the lighthouse. I think he lives there. Or he did anyway. He told me he was leaving Anvil. I'm sorry, but that's all I know.
And now I need to act fast. The wood elf said that the person who gave him this order lived in the lighthouse and that he wanted to leave Anvil, so I sprinted there. I confronted the local lighthouse keeper and got the key to the cellar where the traitor was living.
What's the meaning of...
Let's see and confront the traitor. But instead of the traitor, I found nothing. Just a bunch of corpses and a single head that was placed upon an altar as if it would be something important. I also found a diary. Here, the entire story of our traitor, who slowly turned insane, was written down. His goal was to kill the entire Dark Brotherhood, as well as the Nightmother. I quickly took the diary and the head and made my way to Lucian.
Silencer, at last you've arrived. Fear not, for the crisis that has threatened the Dark Brotherhood has finally come to an end. I am Arquin, speaker for the Black Hand. As you can see, we have dealt with the betrayer, Lucian LeChance. No longer will you serve as his puppet. It seems LeChance wanted revenge against the Dark Brotherhood for some reason, and used you to do his dirty work. But now we can begin anew. I bestow upon you the title of Speaker. You will take Lucian LeChance's place on the Black Hand. Welcome. So, we have no choice but to invoke an ancient ritual. We must wake the Nightmother from her slumber and seek her guidance. Between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m., ask me about the Nightmother, and we will away to Our Lady's home. Only then will the ritual begin.
But he isn't a traitor.
When we confronted LeChance, he tried to defend himself, tried to declare his innocence. But we would not hear his treacherous lies. As you can see, he was no match for the combined power of the Black Hand, even weakened as we are.
This isn't good. One of them is the traitor.
Greetings, Speaker.
But who?
Most of my time is now spent on administrative duties. I have not had blood on my hands in far too long.
Our troubles are almost at an end, brother. Soon we will visit the Nightmother, and she will surely guide us. Sit this be with you.
You are like an unholy... Hello, fellow speaker. Welcome to the Black Hand. So nice to see you're in one piece. You should take some time to admire his corpse. It really is a thing of beauty. The punctures and slashes are almost poetic. May you always walk in the shadow of death.
The Black Hand welcomes you.
Well, does anybody of you react to this thing I have here? Well, there.
What? What is that? Is that a head? No, it can't be. Yeah, sorry, Speaker. I'm distracted.
Huh. So nobody reacts to this thing except for you.
What?
Mathieu Bellamont, I think
the Black Hand welcomes you.
You are the traitor. But I'm not sure anybody will believe me. So...
The Nightmother must be awakened, so that we may seek her guidance. Are you ready to travel now to her resting place?
Yes, I'm ready.
Very good, and so it begins, the Black Hand's journey into a darkness few can imagine. Behold the Nightmother. The locals call this statue the Lucky Old Lady. They have no idea how lucky they really are. Unholy matron, we of the Black Hand beseech you. Reveal yourself now, most magnificent Nightmother, so that we may seek your guidance.
Well, let's go inside the crypt.
What is the meaning of this desecration? Who has disturbed my ancient slumber?
Dearest Nightmother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
The traitor is dead, dear mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
Foolish little girl. Lucian LeChance served Sithis till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal. Restoration is impossible.
Enough. Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Nightmother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
What treachery? The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Nightmother. Kill him!
Let's get this over with! Let's get this over with!
So, at last we meet. I have been following your strange journey through the Dark Brotherhood, young one. Your killing of the old man Bainland, the execution of Adamus Philida, the way you stalked and murdered each member of the Draconis family. Your purification of the Jadenhall Sanctuary. You, a mere underling, even managed to single-handedly eliminate half of my Black Hand. Don't you see? Our dread father foresaw your defeat of the traitor, here in this very crypt. You have been chosen. You are to be my new listener. When you are ready, speak with me again, and I will deliver you safely to the only place you can truly call home, the Jadenhall Sanctuary.
And now, with the traitor dead, I was the new speaker of the Dark Brotherhood, the highest rank that a mortal person is able to achieve. This now gives me the power to talk to the Nightmother once a week in order to recruit new members and earn a little bit of money. But in order to make the Dark Brotherhood as strong as possible, information is needed. And there is one place where I can gather a lot of information. And where information is key and vital. The Thieves Guild.